And I'm joined by DD India correspondent Akshay Dongre. Good afternoon, Akshay. Give us the highlights of this particular delegation-level visit that has now returned to India.
Well, the first delegation has come back, Deepika, and this was a delegation that had visited West Asian countries, including Saudi Arabia, Algeria, Bahrain. The motive in particular as far as this visit is concerned was to make the countries of West Asia also aware of the nefarious designs of Pakistan that are not only destabilizing or rather attempting to destabilize India, but also is going to be quite harmful when it comes to the regional stability as well. Most of the attacks, terror attacks, in fact the major ones that have taken place in the last 2 decades have been linked to Pakistan, have traced back their roots to Pakistan, and in fact even if you go back to 50 years, there have been these kind of terror camps that have been operating with the permission of the Pakistan Army as well as their support and funding too. These things have been ignored for far too long. India has taken an action against the Pahalgam terror attack, and the reason for this action has been ignorance by the rest of the world, especially the West Asian countries who have on several occasions given out statement in support of Pakistan as well. So it was quite important to expose Pakistan's propaganda as well, which has been claiming that the fight is on behalf of other countries that represent a particular religion as well. The kind of action that India has taken has been rational, has been proportionate, and has been retaliatory. Another task of the all-party delegation was also to exhibit in front of the world that India is standing as one right now. The all-party delegation that had gone there to West Asia and to other parts of the world as well, they were not of one single political parties or of any particular communal background, any linguistic background, any kind of other difference was there, but the all-party delegations comprised of all political party leaders from all the political spectrums of the country, and they had gone there as Indians as one voice to raise this voice against terror activities that have been emanating out of Pakistan, trying to destabilize first India, and then once India retaliated, their armed forces came out in defense. So it's an entire nexus that was exposed by the Indian delegation. We have exposed the kind of funding that goes into terror modules, the kind of moral support as well as military support that the terrorists get inside Pakistan as well as inside Pakistan occupied Kashmir. So all of these pertinent issues were raised. The entire design was exposed to these countries, and while one delegation has come back, others are slated to come back. 2 of them are slated to come back today, and the rest will follow in the next 2 days. So this is going to be an ongoing process. The first step has been taken by India to make the countries, especially those who are part of permanent and non-permanent membership of the United Nations Security Council, to take stringent action against all the countries, anybody who is supporting terror in any form. Also, India has had given the task to the delegation to ensure that the world is aware that any future acts of terror will be considered an act of war and will not be taken diligently by the Indian armed forces or by the Indian government. So all that has been done. Now, India has to continue continue diplomacy against terror and terror outfits, especially those who are emanating out of Pakistani
Thank
soil.
you so much, Akshay, for joining us and bringing us a rounded perspective on the latest development. Moving on, the second delegation that is expected to return today is the all-party